everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing very well. So today's video is going to be the brand new baby name tag, which I am so excited to do. Those of you who've been following me for a while will know that I've got a few videos on like baby names. I am obsessed with like particularly unusual baby names and things like that. I really love the like unique ones. We have one toddler called Lawson and a baby girl called River, so I'm into my unique names. So I'm very excited to be doing this baby name tag that was created by the lovely SJ. I will leave her channel link down below because I am in love with her channel. Her content is always really creative and helpful, and yeah, I just absolutely love her, and her style is like on point. So yeah, I'll leave her channel link down below. If you're not following her, then go and give her a subscribe. And yeah, let's crack on with the questions. Okay, so the first question is, if you had a baby tomorrow, that's a daunting thought after just giving birth 9 weeks ago, what would you call them, boy and girl? So I know a boy for this. Actually, I know both of these. If River was a boy, I think we probably would have called her Hunter. So I think if I had a baby tomorrow and it was a baby boy, I would call it Hunter. And if it was a girl, I would call her Maple, because that's the name that I really wanted for River, but Daniel just didn't like it. He couldn't warm to it, so we went with River instead, which we both absolutely love. But if we had a third and it was a girl, I would be fighting for that Maple. What would you rename yourself keeping your same first initial? Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Blimey, maybe like Harriet is quite nice, or Heather is also quite nice. Maybe I'll look up H names, hold on. Oh, I remember one. We were actually toying with the name Haven for River, and that begins with a H, and I really like it. It means kind of like safe place, and yeah, I just think that's a really special name. So I think if I was to rename myself, I would rename myself Haven. What would you have been or wish you had been called if you were the opposite gender? I actually know this one. If I was a boy, my mum would have called me Oliver. Favourite vintage baby name for boy and girl? I only really like vintage names for girls. I don't really like them for boys that much. But I think for a girl, I think Mabel is up there. It sounds very similar to Maple. So I love that one, and I also love B for a girl. I think that's a really cute. Maybe like Beatrice, but like shortened to B, I think is really sweet as well. And for a boy, oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe like Frank? Favorite nature name for a boy and a girl? I guess I'd have to go with River for a girl, because that's very nature inspired. For a boy, I love the name Fox, I love the name Bear. Oh, I love the name Forest for a boy or a girl. Actually, we were toying with that for River. I wanted that for River. But yeah, Forest is gorgeous for a boy and a girl. Favorite YouTuber's name and or baby name? Oh my goodness, this is really hard. There's two that I can think of. I love Lucy Jessica Carter's channel, and her youngest is called Jessie, and I think that's a really cute name for a boy. And also my friend Daniela Hodgson, she has a boy called Milan, and I think that's a really cool name. And I also really love Mrs. Meldrum's channel, and her baby girl is called Florence, or one of her 3 girls is called Florence, and I really love that name as well. I think it's really pretty. Favorite literary name? Flippin' heck, I don't really read that much, you guys. Oh, do you know which one? I've loved this name for ages, and it's because Charlotte's Web was my favourite book when I was growing up. So I really love the name Fern for a girl. I actually had a guinea pig called Fern when I was growing up, and I also had a rabbit called Wilbur. So I think Fern and Wilbur are like really cute literary names. Favourite O name that isn't Oliver or Olivia? I have a friend who actually has a baby, and she's called Ottilie, and I think that is so cute. You can like shorten it to Ottie or Ot, and I just think that's flipping gorgeous, isn't it? I love that name. What did you wish you were called when you were younger? I always used to wish that my name was Chelsea. Nothing against the name Chelsea. but yeah, I think I knew a girl and she was like really, really pretty, and she was in my school and she just seemed really cool, and yeah, I really liked her, and she was called Chelsea, so I was like, I want my name to be Chelsea. So yeah, I made people call me Chelsea for a while. What name would you or did you immediately veto? Oh, I don't remember which ones Daniel came up with when we were trying to name River, that I vetoed, but I remember him vetoing a lot. I always wanted the name Fleur. I think that's a gorgeous name, but he vetoed that. He wouldn't have that, wouldn't have Maple. What are their names? Oh, he really wanted Harper, which I quite like, but it wasn't her name. Like, it wouldn't suit River, I don't think. But yeah, he really wanted Harper, and I was just like, no, it's too... I wanted a bit more of like a pretty name for our baby girl, and so Harper is just too like cool and trendy, isn't it, when I wanted to go with like more of a pretty vintagey kind of vibe, which isn't really River, it's more like nature, but yeah, Harper was like a step too far, I think, for me this time. So yes, that is the all new baby name tag. I've really enjoyed doing that, actually. I love thinking about baby names, even though we're probably not going to have another one. It's fun to think of what you would call them if you did. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give it a like and make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already. I'm trying to see if I can get to 5k by the end of the year. It's a big jump, it's a big ask, but yeah, that's my like goal, that's my dream. So yeah, if you could make that happen and hit the subscribe button, that would really mean the world to me. I will tag a few people. I haven't thought about who I'm going to tag yet, but I'll tag them down below, and I'll put their channels and links down below and everything. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.